Hello, Sagittarius, my wonderful rising signs. You guys have showed me so much support and so much love and so much gratefulness and thanks and willing to share with me, and it's really beautiful, and I appreciate it, and I love it, and it inspires me, and it really gets me going, and it's you guys are really great helpers. I love it. Here I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you. It'll be your distant past, your recent past, your present, your immediate future, and your distant future, okay? And whatever comes up, right? Whether it be love, work, or what's important for the Sagittarius group here. And I also started a bucket, or not, sorry, a bucket, I don't know why I keep saying that. I started this swear jar that if you catch me swearing, which I've been doing pretty good, that comment below and I will do something that you asked me to do, a question or something you want to talk about, or a specific reading on a certain sign. I'll do it. And if you need help, and I don't have to swear in order for you to ask for help, don't get me wrong. And you know how, what's the word for it? I know how it can be with Sagittarius when, whether good or bad, but like even when things are really good, you can doubt yourself, right? But then you still have that real good drive, some of you, right? But sometimes some of you just need that extra, you know, that pat on the back, that someone to help guide you, right? And in a way where they're not expecting anything back, you know, like that good friendship, right? It's really important. So I'm going to use my oracle deck here for the 5-card spread, and if we need to clarify, I'll use my unknown tarot, okay? So angels, what are we going to put down here for their distant past? This is your distant past. Recent past. Ooh. And what is our present here for a sec? Oh. And our immediate future here. Okay. And then our distant future here. Okay, Sagittarius. So in your distant past here, we have your 4 of Pentacles, firm foundation in reverse. So meaning, because like 4 of Pentacles meaning like that control, like got a handle on things, right? Having that strong back spine, right? Yes, it is Pentacles. It is red. So you like, in order to get there and be able to have these things, you need to be able to have a firm foundation within yourself as well. you can't succeed properly financially in the work world with your creativity, with your emotions, the fire you bring to the table, right, Sag? And with it being in reverse, it's like in your distant past, you didn't feel like you had a grasp on yourself. Like it's like you lost touch with yourself and you weren't as strong as you should be, right? And your recent past here, you've got your 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity in reverse. So maybe some of you are still feeling like your things that you were working towards, that you thought you had control of and that you're trying to gain. Because distant past doesn't have to be like years down the road for some of you. Some of you, yes, but some of you could be like in the last year. And then this ending of the year, this is how you're feeling now. And so it's like you feel like you've gotten there, but then you fell back down a bit. Something got in the way. Maybe a relationship hindered the way you felt about yourself, right? So then, you know, not being able to work as hard as you usually would to create this fantastic life that you worked hard for, because whatever it is that you were doing or whatever it is you're working towards, and you're maybe it's just on the back burner right now, right? And you had and still have, or maybe you're trying to manage things, trying to keep it together because you had all of it. You were getting somewhere. You finished something. Maybe you finished school. Maybe you finished some kind of project. Maybe your rank got raised. Maybe someone knows you if you're like, you know, trying to go up into Hollywood. Maybe your agent got something good, like, and then maybe you got there and it just kind of got stagnant, feeling a little bit like you're feeling so fresh at the beginning, and then now it's like something kind of got in the way and kind of turned it upside down. So right now, you are all Pentacles. So whatever it is that's you are doing and what you have been working towards has been clearly a job. Clearly a job. Because also here you've got the 7 of Pentacles too, okay? But in reverse. So 7 of Pentacles meaning like contemplation, right? Sitting there in the middle and in this peacefulness of like this in the middle, right? Not black or white, let's say gray area. And you're taking a look at it and thinking like, was it worth the journey? Was it worth the hard work? Was it worth all this effort? Like, because you got chaos here on one side and you got calmness here on the other. So like a decision maybe that you're sitting with, and that decision meaning like, and this all being Pentacles so far. You saw me do this. So in your immediate future, choose wisely, right? Seven of Cups. So also too, in your near future, unless it's already happening for some of you, this is your emotions, yes. This is work related, yes. But is this what's getting in the way? Not that you need to get rid of your partner, because there's two birds here. I feel like for some of you. But there's decisions, right? But it's like emotionally, and with that fire passion you have, you know which way to go. But what's blocking you, right? So distant future. Foundations and achievements. Which is fantastic, okay? How can it not get any better than that? But I'm also getting to that there is a scale, right? Well, there's always a scale. Depending on this choice, right? That you make that solid decision. Pretty sure it's feeling emotional here. A connection. Your partner. Whether you have kids or not, whatever you plan to do when you work, you always think of your partner. How is it going to affect them? What are they going to feel like? How much time do I get to spend with them? What is this going to take away? What is this going to add? But cards are saying, you know, and with, you know, the Four of Wands, like, it's like you can see the completion of it. Like, you built the home, you bought the home, you went for this situation, however your situation fits. You chose this path. And instead of just, like, you know, thinking about what, you know, what you could have done and how you could have done better, because you did see it great and there was high potential. But it's you're contemplating something and you're being told to choose wisely. What is it that you have to choose? Because it depends on your brick walls, it depends on your security, it depends on your safe zone, right? So let's clarify. Let's ask for more information about the Seven of Cups here, okay? About this decision. Okay. So this Son of Swords meaning like very determined and being in reverse. And it's almost as if, like, because it's in reverse, you're doing the opposite of being determined to make this decision. You're actually kind of, what do you call that? Procrastination, right? It's too much. So, coming out with Cancer energy here, the Chariot. Also, might I add, before I carry on, like, remember the animals, they have their spiritual energy that adds to the picture too. So with this determination that you are capable of having, or what you're dealing, who your partnership is, maybe, in reverse, that maybe it's determination is not so much there anymore, but at the same time you feel that you know what you gotta do, and it's like, with or without you, I want you with me, of course, because we're going places. I'm going places. And this being major arcana as well, right? And with the horse here too, that stamina, that strength, that drive, that fierceness, right? Along with the owl here, who's also very sharp, precise, and 360 angle, right? Your decision is a big, like, what you need to choose here, Sagittarius. Because foundations and achievements, let's clarify that, okay? That's too much. Oh. Jumpers, okay. So, here we are again. Another major arcana, okay? The Magician, Sagittarius. Like, with this decision, with this change, with this fated, you know, this chariot ride, like a definitely change, like something, going places, like maybe even literally. Some of you, it is literal, like you're going somewhere. Some of you, internally, you're getting somewhere so that you can expand in these again, because your emotions hold you back from doing things that you need to do on a daily to get where you need to be. And then having this on top of your foundations, like your Four of Wands, like your home, your safe zone. The Magician. With this energy of like grace, strength, and that the Magician, he's conquered all of these things. He's mastered his emotions, his thoughts. He manages how he takes care of himself. He's living good. He's doing well. He's spiritually connected. Like two major arcanas, you guys, backing you up here. Like you're capable of anything with this decision. Like endless possibilities. Like eternal possibilities. Okay? If you watch Lion King, you know how animals roll, okay? Cats too, like, big or small, still a cat. Like, they're light on their feet. Behind the scenes, because you know. You don't need to jump in there and get in the way of anything or try to find more things out, because you just already know. Because you've self-conquered your own. And nothing can bring you down now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because what you have dealt with and what you've been through, and if you decide to, you know, like I'm obviously Who wouldn't want you to make the right decision, right? But if there are things getting in your way, things could be changing, right? Because you got this patience and planning in reverse, like you're contemplating things. So let's clarify or ask for more answers about this Seven of Pentacles, please. What's weighing this down? Damn, you guys. Another major arcana, okay? The World. Like, exactly. Like, this is a huge step for you guys. Whatever you're contemplating here, it's gonna change things. And it being in reverse, either something's getting in the way of you making these decisions, and you're being sidetracked by something else, and you really need to recognize what is good for you. Not them, her, him, or whatever. It's you. Because when you follow what you want to do and how you fill your own cup, you're going to attract the most beautiful cup. Right? Come on. Don't give this up. Don't give this up. Yeah, don't. How much better than that? You know, you get the World, Chariot, and the Magician. Might come again. Right? You guys got this, okay? Let's give you some fairy advice here. On this big, beautiful journey. Fairy love is what we got for the Sagittarius here. Big fires on. Really two? It's too many. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think maybe this is what might be getting in the way for some of you. Because we've got bad dragon, okay? At the same time, there's a scale, right? Dragons are magical. Dragons are capable of doing limitless things. Like the Magician. And also this being number 3. 3 is magic, okay? 3 is magic. And also here, let me take a look at the numbers. You've got 2 7s and 2 4s. 3 7s. Okay? Chariot is 7th major arcana. The 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. You got the 4 of Pentacles, and you got the 4 of Wands. And then here, 3 being the magic number. No, the Magician is not number 3, but 3 is magic. Judgment, okay? The bad dragon indicates that another or a part of you is being chastised. Chastised? Look within. Is it you chastising yourself or another? Or maybe you have a judgment upon a situation. View a situation from all sides and ask what message it has for you. Release all judgment of yourself or another or a particular situation. For who are you to judge? You draw to yourself the events of your life. You alone must take responsibility for all that happens in your life. All is but a lesson you have learned. What have you learned, though? Be easy on yourself and others. After all, even a dragon can have a bad day. Once in a while, what lessons have you brought into your life? Happiness, sadness? Is it through your own powers and manifestation that you bring these to you? Your thought patterns and corresponding actions are responsible for your world. What you have thought and done in the past has manifested into the present. So what do you want to change in your present life? What do you want to manifest into your future? Can you see that your life is a story in which you get to write the next page, and the page after that? The past is just a lesson in which you learn. You are done with it now. Take the information that you acquired from the past and move forward. Leave any fears, guilt, or anger in the past. There is no need to carry judgment into the present and future. Fear, anger, guilt, and judgment only serve to keep you anchored in the past. Accept that you are given a lesson and learn from it. Move on. Okay. What a strong message, because this is exactly what we're doing. We're doing a long past, like, long history here. Something that's happened a while back. And then your recent past here. And then your present, your immediate future, and your distant future. Exactly what the fairies are saying is to look at what you've gained, right? Like, what a perfect match. Look at what you've learned. Take your lessons. Forgive yours. I have a strong feeling you need to forgive yourself. And especially if you're in love with somebody, okay, and they've forgiven you. Again, I'm pretty sure this is what was in the reading last week. And you're still dealing with this stuff. If they've forgiven you, like, why not forgive yourself? And it's not even just to make it easier. Like, you're getting a second chance here, perhaps. Perhaps you've doubted yourself, or perhaps maybe in the past you have not had that dependability on some, like a paternal relationship like you probably should have. A lot of us do, right? And we all handle it in a different way. And you being Sagittarius and like your energy card, like you're bringing the energy of the Temperance card, right? And sometimes patience can run out. And then sometimes it's like slingshot effect, where it's like you've never tried it before, like a child who's never had video games, and then they try it and then they're like addicted because they've never done it and they've waited like 13 years to try. So, yeah. And I feel like you may be standing in the way of yourself trying to proceed. And maybe some of you perhaps are with somebody who has gone through these things with you and you guys have gotten past it, but then you still feel that maybe they think about it or whatever it is. And the truth is that it's not, they're not over it, you're not over it, right? And if you're not with anyone and you're single and you're holding yourself back, maybe sometimes you have something to drink. Not saying you're an addict or anything like that, but you know, just like some of you, you know, might take that pain away that you've had to deal with. But at the same time now, it's like you're thinking about it, you know you're doing that, you want to change, you can see your future, you got to make this choice, get on this chariot, go places, you are this magician, and you're going to be so pleased with the outcome, right? And fairies are saying, learn from the mistakes, forgive yourself, own it, accept it, carry on. And then that way now you know not to, no one's judging you. And if they're judging you, then they don't need to be a part of your circle. That goes back to the rules, right? You need rules. So, Sagittarius, I'm glad to see that maybe that they're telling you that you're there. You're there. Like, keep going. So much strength here in your reading, guys. Okay. Thank you for liking and hanging out with me and sharing or whatever it is that you do to promote the channel, because it helps let other Sagittarians know and other signs know, if they're cross-watching and stuff, right, how to deal with certain situations or what you might be going through. Okay guys, take care, good night, and I hope this really helped, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.